On this issue of Adedoyin and Timothy, that we all want justice for Timothy, another breaking news, another eyewitness is come forward to inform us, the public, that Adedoyin has not been in the police custody all this while, that he left since December 19. Let's listen to the voice of the lady and what the lady said before we go ahead.
Please let me send you a voice note because I can explain better with a voice note. December 19th, we had an issue in my compound that made
the voice note was sent to violence headquarters. That's Gist Lover. OBA.
All of us end up in the police station. Do you understand? So all of us were detained. The man was in the same place with me at IRT department in this thing, Abuja here. I saw him one-on-one. He spoke to me one-on-one. That man was being treated like a god. Top politicians were the one calling out. They were pressurizing the IG and the commander to release the man. I think his daughter was doing something on the 19th whereabout. As in, the man even shared his number for us. Because when I went there, I was crying because I didn't know, I didn't do anything. Do you understand? But because somebody reported something, they now carried all of us because it was at night. I saw the man. The man was not sleeping in his cell. They gave him a room. The room where they gave him was just like in the corridor, had a mattress. They used to even call him sir. He even used to bully policemen and tell them things like, see this small boy. He paid them 5 million. The day they released him, I saw his lawyer with my 2 koro eye. We left the same day. I sat down, I was looking at the man. The man even asked me for my number. Government, the politicians are the one back him. The man even telling us that he charged them 5 million. He left since on the 19th of December. That man has not been in police custody. Lie. I saw him. I spoke to him. They were even calling him daddy in the police station. Then the 2IC that even the 2IC of IRT, the man is involved, Mr. Sonny. I have his number. The man's number, they are the ones. The man paid them 5 million to leave. Then what's the senator's name? Even a friend of mine who is also a police guy, who is also a SAS guy, that also handled the mass issue, was like that he was the one who told me that's the adedoyin, the man that killed the student. Even the way I was looking at the man gave me number. This lover gave me number, but I did not take the number. The man even told me that I should calm down. In as much as I know I'm innocent, he's going to talk to the commander, they should let me go. I told him that no, that my own is not really a case. That the reason why we are sleeping over is because it's already night and nobody to handle our issue. As in, I can bring evidence for you, but that would be me going to that IRT department. The man used to beat policemen. Let me bust your bubble. Politicians were calling. They were pressurizing everybody in that department. They should not allow that man sleep overnight. The man's papa is coming all the way from... I could remember one time when we went to see his IPO. His IPO was like, that the man no be small man. No, say people where they pressurize for the man. Then yakpa, as in governors, senators, House of Rep members, even from the presidency, that they are all pressurizing them to release the man. Lo and behold, that man left. They were coming to, the man would tell them, go and buy me this. They will, oh God Almighty. If I knew, I would have been meaning to talk about this thing long ago, but I am scared. Each time I go into, I will always DM you, or you read when you bring Timothy's issue. As in this one, I can go and bring all evidence for you. First-hand evidence for you. The man is a god though, in cell. He stayed in cell for 3 days. Only when they transferred him for you. If you see the way this man used to command them, you say, you go shock. My friend, this man like you where I go feed. He used to even beat them. Oh God Almighty. Kai. The man has left 6 o'clock. That Timothy's case is only because I remember one time they said that the Timothy, I heard they were saying the Timothy's issue, that the Timothy cannot get justice. So with the caliber of men that are calling for the man, it got to a point that they were asking the man to pay them. When they were asking him to pay the 5 million, he said he will not give them 50 kobo, and he's assuring them he won't sleep here. Lo and behold, that man refused to give them the money, and he left the place. This one here, you know how sale is now. But me, I was in the counter kind of a thing. It's not counter. I was not at the counter. We were in the same place. I and the man were in the same place. Oh, he was even very sick. Different doctors, special doctors came to treat him. He uses blanket. The man was actually, it was even the day he left, I also left. He now told me, he told me I was going to leave. I said, yes, sir, I didn't do anything, so there was nowhere I was going to stay here. And we left. Even the commander is scared of that man. Commander of that thing is in IRT department. That's where he even told us how they bring. He even told his story of how they dragged him into Abuja. This thing, they double crossed his car. As in, the man gave me all the gist. How they double crossed his car, then brought him to this thing. When he came, he made his call. He was just us openly. I'm not the only one. We are much there. He was just throwing the gist. It was when one of the police officers said, "That's the adedoyin." Okay, when they called him adedoyin, now you keep person for your hotel. If you see hot sound, the sound the policeman, even yourself, you go no say waiting hold the man. Please just keep me private. Please, I beg in the name of God. Please, I beg. But you see that man, that man is too strong. Oh. It's when they used to call him sir inside cell, sir. The gist is too long, honestly. Sir, inside cell. As in, I used to talk to him we used to sit together. Left. I didn't know it was a Timothy's case till they brought up the topic, and he brags. Oh, that man was bragging in the cell. Nobody came for him. They didn't put him behind bars. It was just an open hall. That was where we were, me and him. Open hall. That man did not. No, it's sad they used to call him daddy. Rather, daddy, daddy, please now. And he can snore. They'll be calling him daddy. He'll be disturbing the cell. People in the cell will be shouting, "Take it easy, sir. Take it easy, sir." He'll be telling them, "Shut up." They're not born any police officer. Commander, they come see him inside. This
is an eyewitness. This is an eyewitness. But nothing must happen to this lady speaking. No. Let's all put her in our prayer. Nothing must happen to her. Because we are dealing with influential people. Only fellow trace your money. You know, when I heard this audio, boya nitori, my spirit spoke to me and said, confirm Lenny Yenso. Honestly. I don't know Adedoyin. I've not met him before. But I'm gonna, I'm judging based on numerous videos of him that I've watched, especially during the time of he was trying to do a crisis with the Oni, then that he granted a lot of interviews. Go and listen to his interviews. Go and watch videos of events and functions that he attended. You will see the way he speaks. When the lady say he brags a lot, honestly, I believe. I believe, honestly. Even when she now mentioned, oh, he was sick, that different doctors, came to see him. I believe too, because there was a time report came and said he was sick, that his lawyer was trying to push for his release, that he was sick, that we were all saying they should go and get treated there. So that lady that is speaking, that eyewitness, honestly 100% knows what she is saying. That after all, the person had no reason to lie in the first place. If you watch Adedoyin very well, you will know he's the type that brags. You will know that, yes, that he talks a lot. Oh man, like come brag, oh like come sorogon. Me ò tí meet mi ò rí o, but mo judge pẹ̀lú gbogbo videos gbogbo interviews tí mo ti wò. Ẹ máa bí functions tó bá lọ, ẹ lọ wò, kẹwàá picture. You picture him to be someone that talks a lot, that brags, that is very proud. You will see it. So when the lady says he talks a lot, he told them how he was this, he was that, and in the police custody, you will know that, yes, for real. Lady Yedin Otilola till December 19 that he has not been in the cell. Even judging by his appearance in the court, I'm sure you've all seen that video of him telling Bade, the elder brother of Timothy, that Oma Akuni, ó máa kú dànù ni before kí yẹn tó dá padà. Honestly, when a lot of people send the videos to me, under the comment section of Oriyomi Hamzat, I'm seeing people saying, Oriyomi she shaking it, why is it lying that it is only Gbade? I'm like, ṣé ẹ̀yin èèyàn ṣé ẹ kó tí, like, did you share for owó elépo sétí ni tí ẹ kó etí yín sápò ni? You mean you did not hear the voice of Adedoyin? Adedoyin was the first person that told Gbade pé ó máa kú ni before kí Gbade tó sọ̀rọ̀. Ohùn Gbade lọ sókè, but tẹ́ bá gbé tí sílẹ̀ dáadáa ẹ máa gbọ́ ohùn Adedoyin ló kọ́kọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. How can someone coming from the police that is supposedly supposed to be in the police custody, in the police cell, is coming to court dressed, even wearing an agbada, utuwu agbada, pẹ̀lú fìlà, and they brought him in with a jeep. He even had escorts, police escorts, bodyguard. Someone being accused of murder. Someone that they killed someone died in his hotel and he went to bury the person illegally. The person is being brought to court in a jeep, even with bodyguards, with escorts. The person is even wearing a very clean, ironed native agbada with fila, brought in with a jeep, confidently telling the elder brother of the deceased that Omar Akuni, confidently, right there in the court premises, before he was, whisked away in his jeep with his escort and his bodyguard. Really? Nigeria police? Really? Really? I'm beginning to suspect taking that case to Abuja. To me, they should just transfer the case back to Osogbo, because it seems to mean that even Adedoyin will probably have, judging by this eyewitness again, ó fẹ́ nẹ́sẹ̀ ilẹ̀ l'Abuja gan ju Òṣogbo tá a rò tẹ́lẹ̀ gan lọ. And I see a lot of people calling me, disturbing me. Why is Oni not saying anything? Why is Oni not Shegba? Why is Oni? It happened in his jurisdiction. For real, it did. But it is a conflict of interest, because even some people have been accusing, allegedly, that it is Oni that is backing Oriyomi Hamzat against Adedoyin, which is a lie. Remember that this person, Adedoyin, and the Oni, they are shaking cat and dog, they are be cat and rat, they are be cat and rat. They don't see eye to eye. The Oni have suspended him. So it's not as if the Oni is his friend or an acquaintance of him for the Oni to be probably supporting Adedoyin. No, the Oni wants justice for Timothy. But do you want him to come out to start talking about it? Well, níbi tọ́rọ̀ gbé dúró yìí náà, tí kábíyèsí bá sọ one or two things nípa ẹ̀ kò tí bá dìjú. That is, níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ gbé dé dúró báyìí. But pé expect wọn kan jáde láti ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rárá o. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ túmọ̀ sí pé bí kábíyèsí ń bà kí Adédoyin, or because I see a lot of conspiracy, they are in the same WhatsApp group, they are in the same Ogboni court, they are in the same fraternity court, they are Shegba, they are Shagbon. There's nothing like this person and the Ooni. They are cat and rat. They are cat and rat. So there is no way the Ooni does not want justice for Timothy. Yes, he is expected to say one or two things, given the circumstances that this thing happened in his jurisdiction nílé Ifẹ̀ ńbẹ̀. So tí kábíyèsí bá sọ̀rọ̀ kò tí pọ̀ jù, especially níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ gbé dúró yìí, níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé dúró báyìí. Mo accept yẹn, mo gbà yẹn wọlé. But ìyẹn ò túmọ̀ sí pé bóyá kábíyèsí ń back anybody up. Kò sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. They are not in the same court. These two people are cat and rat. This man has been fighting the Ooni for ages. For ages. Even many people are saying me, the Ooni is the one that conspired against him. The Ooni is kinika. Which end so? They've alleged that the Ooni is the one backing, paying Oriyomi Hamzat to continue this case, which is a lie. So for those of you people that are having that thought, I hope this explanation will put that thought into rest in your mind. There's nothing like that. Now coming back to Adedoyin, look at the scene that happened in court with Gbade. Here with Uncle Gbade, the elder brother of Timothy. Confidently, this man The police in Abuja has been compromised as far back to according to my own opinion, which I'm sure I am entitled to. Honestly, how is this man brought to court? The rest 6 other people that are also supposed to be, suspect in this murder case, they are not brought to court. And if they are, fine. But did they bring them in the same Prado Jeep as the one that they brought Adedoyin in? How is Adedoyin being privileged? Someone that is being investigated for a murder case is being brought to court with a Prado Jeep, with bodyguard, with every security man, dressed fine, ironed clothes, with filler, with everything. Really? Wait, for real? Is this a dream? Would we get this justice that we really deserved? This is one of the reasons why I was against Timothy from being buried. Because most sọ pé tó bá ti bury ọmọkùnrin in case it was buried nìyẹn. Look at the confidence in Adedoyin telling Gbade confidently in the court of law. Oma Akuni. Ew. This one shocked me. This one really shocked me. The governor of Oyo State and the governor of Osun State. Those 2 people should not even think about going for second because if you people don't make sure Timothy gets that justice, if you don't make sure the governor of Oyo State and the governor of Osun State, they've not issued any statement over this matter. If you 2 people do not say anything or make sure that this guy gets justice, honestly, second time, àdúrà ni mo gbà fún yín. And all the hotel owners association, because I learned they have Egbe association long pay. If you all don't come out to protest over this matter, because many people will boycott even sleeping in an hotel, BBT or Ogbe lo yi. Because báwo la ṣe fẹ́ ní rest of mind tá a bá fẹ́ lọ sùn sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ ní rest of mind? Anything can happen to anybody in an hotel. Hotels are not safe these days. Your business will collapse. It will fall down. If this one mystery is not solved, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nínú hotel business, ó máa affecting you. It will affect you. And what are we talking about? The youth. Now, tí àwọn youth bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí wọn, gbogbo yín tẹ́ dákẹ́ nísìnyí, gbogbo yín máa wá dìde tí youth bá bẹ̀rẹ̀. I thought they say, yeah, Baba Bubu is interested in this case. I was against burying Timothy. Nítorí àwọn nǹkan bá, I was against it, honestly. I was against it. As if I knew. Òun ni eyewitness tí ń jáde tó ń confidently sọ fún wa pé ọmọkùnrin yóò sùn sẹ́ẹ̀lì láti December 19. Kódà ó tún dárúkọ iye tó fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn. Ó ní wọ́n ń ṣe bí ọba. Wọ́n wí pé dáàdì gan ló ń pè nínú ní police custody, pé dáàdì ló ń pè é pé ó ń live bí ọba ní, tó ń sùn sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì, tó ń tún fún ní blanket, tó ń gbádùn, tó ń jayé ọlọ́ba nínú police custody. This one weak me o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀síwájú.